Must be cursed. Daft old. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
All right, you've explained part of it. What were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready. There are a few black market shops scattered across the city. Brisk trades in bullets and knives these days. Tensions are high in Karnaca. Things are falling apart and the Grand Guard is roughing up strangers on sight. Avoid them. Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
Take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca, Bell took over. He started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Admire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Admire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
Too cold. That Cadillac. Your face is covered.
It's not.
The Grand Guard won't like that.
Maybe one of the recent.
You look like you can take
Let's
care
give
of
it a day or
yourself.
two. If she's still there, I can. I'm gonna ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take the squad over to conduct a search. Give the group time to load up whatever contraband there. No doubt we should be able to complain to someone.
I miss the time when I could go to sleep.
Hello there.
I'm the first to admit I'm scared.
We're playing dice tonight. You in?
You know that we're supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do?
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
Warn you.
New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassination conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Colbert, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Attano.
An underground market.
Come here.
Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
And new workers on the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory.
Welcome. Your face is no concern of mine. I'll take that deal. I shouldn't deal with strangers.
I have something. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and that mask tells me you're someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermire Institute. Can you help?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
You want me to bring you a corpse? What's the story there?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll consider it.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
It's infested, all right. We used to throw rocks at these nests when I was young. Just go slow and mind the distance. Easy.
We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, go on through there.
I'm a wanted man again. Welcome home.
I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please. It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? No. This is how we get rid of snitches. Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, we couldn't stop him. I'm bored. This can't be.
Wall of light from the time of the rat plague.
along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
Perverse in this place.
Dig deep, brother. Remember that the profane seeks to hide itself.
You know not the mind of the deviant, for their thoughts are drowned in dark waters.
Karnaca was a lovely city once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place, before the Crown Killer started painting the walls red. Now you're here, and I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge, or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
Father was guilty of witchery and black heresy. Corruption is deep, without limits. The Abbey is at war in the fight to save your eternal spirit. Be wary for the agents of the outsider. Heed my words and save yourselves. Something is amiss. There is a tale, a decade and a half old. A tale most often shared from overseer to overseer. Apart from the flocks entrusted to our care. Apart from those we give our lives to both chastise and protect. Sometimes, this tale is told within our mightiest enclaves. And sometimes, it is told around campfires.
Hello? Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much
Vice
better.
Overseer Liam Byrne.
Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural. This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged. Else, maybe Overseer Kendana. Until then, we stay where we are.
Will the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
Hey, you! This area is off limits. I smell heresy on you. I'll cure the world from the likes of you. For the Abbey!
That's Mindy Blanchard.
Body? Here?
Hurry up. Hey, you got him. Put it down in the hole. Good job. Take this.
You said you had a trick for getting closer to Adamire.
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Adamire.
All right then. This is goodbye.
Of course. Splendid idea.
What would you say to some unusual gossip over dinner?
Count me in. So mysterious with your face covered. I'm thinking of having a picnic soon, on the back lawn.
Could I waste someone else's time?
Butter trees and packs and little success, and our skies turned dim and we lived in distress. Haku, what is it to you? A feast or a famine, a nail or a screw, a duke from the south, a vile witch's brew. Haku, what is it to you?
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
organize another theater outing.
Every coin I pick up brings me closer to making things right again.
Low safes. Feel free to have a look around.
This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia. So much misery under tyrants like the Duke. More corpses, more blood flies.
I spend less and less time here at my apartment, but my work at Adamire demands it. After the horrible failures of my first serum, I'm more determined than ever to help the miners. It's not my say how hard the Duke and his cronies drive the workers, but until he sees reason, I'll do what I can to make their lives better and to provide comfort to their families. It's my obsession, this work, and the impact it will have on the least privileged people in Karnaca. Studying the original plague elixirs, I'm close to something.
When I find Hypatia, I'll see what she knows about the Crown Killer. That's it. The electricity is off. Addermire Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Settle down, stomach. Dinner will be in you shortly. Who's this?
The Addermeyer Institute is my best chance of tracking down the Crown Killer. Alexandria Hypatia turned an old solarium into a center for medicinal knowledge that's famous throughout the Isles. She's an alchemist, brilliant and dedicated to helping the miners in Karnaca and their families. If anyone knows what happened to Sokolov and where this all leads, she will.
PlayStation